One question was, why get this over something like the Boox Go 6? The Boox Go 6 is a really nice form factor little device. And I'd say out of the two, yeah, sure, for comfortably reading novels, probably this form factor, the little book form factor, which by the way is sort of back of the jeans, it's jeans back pocket. It automatically woke up, I don't know why I pressed the button there. Or jeans back pocket kind of reader. And once it is loaded up and booted up, it does return quite quickly. And I finished this just the other day, I enjoyed that. And I really enjoyed reading on the Go 6. Now, the Go 6 is the better screen for reading novels because it's wider. There are no page turn buttons on it though. But this also, the reason it's actually better is because this is the Carta 1300 screen. And Carta 1300 is your better screen in terms of the contrast. But I imagine you're not seeing too much difference there. But I can tell you that the contrast, the text look a little bit darker on the Go 6. Let's just check both of the front lights are right off. They're not. The Boox front light is on automatic there. This Go 6 doesn't have the automatic front light. So if I make the Palmer dark, it should brighten up. It hasn't. I see it all the time. As I'm moving around into different scenes, I see it all the time that the front light does change. Is that off? That's definitely on auto. I see the brightness increase all the time. It just doesn't seem to be doing it right now for some reason. Right now it's come up there, look. You saw it come up. It was up. Over the piece, it always looks really good because of that automatic front light. This Carta 1300 is really nice, but this doesn't have the Boox Super Refresh, so it doesn't have those really smooth page turns, and it doesn't have as powerful a processor. You see that quite slowly coming out of Kindle, whereas the Palmer was much quicker to get out of there. So it is a much zippier little device. This one though feels like a book in the hand, and I really like that for reading. Now also the Go 6, no wonder it's slower and lower performance. It's over $100 cheaper. It's $149.99 versus $279.99, and so 150 plays 280. So there is a significant difference in the price. So there is a difference in the performance as well. That makes it the reason to go for the Palmer if you want to use other apps. Like, don't go for the Go 6 because it is quite slow to get around. The hardware in that respect is a little bit night and day. I can actually go CPU-Z on both of them, just to have a quick look. Now, I think this is actually reporting wrong. I've been saying it's the Qualcomm Snapdragon 750, but I think it's the 685 on this side over here, which is a significantly better processor than the 665 on this side over here. But in any case, Palmer is doing a better job of getting around. So the Go 6 is cheaper, but it isn't as cheap as maybe a simple Kindle. So it might be an argument for maybe just actually, if you are just going to use it in Kindle, and not go for any other app, although I can pick an app like Chess, for instance, and is only asked about playing Audible. Okay, I showed playing some audio in a previous video, which was, I think I was just playing an Audible excerpt. You can do that here on the Go 6 as well, although there are no speakers on the Go 6. So it's another reason why it would work well.
This is Audible.
Bloomsbury presents Year of the Monkey.
Yeah, so I'm not going to play any more of the Year of the Monkey just now, but you can have the Palmer just read to you straight out of its two speakers, the Basia speaker at the bottom and the earpiece speaker at the top, which are a stereo pair. But you'd need to connect the Go 6 to a Bluetooth speaker or a Bluetooth headset, which you could. No problem to do that. So if you weren't interested in doing Audible and things like that, and you can do Audible books on Kindle, for instance, but you don't have any more choice than that. You could have a podcasting app on here. You could have YouTube Music I use, or what's the one over Spotify everyone uses, of course. And you could do your podcasts or your music and play that, not through these speakers probably, but into headphones or to a Bluetooth speaker. So there's lots more options here with the Palmer. It is more like, if you think, what can I do on a smartphone normally? Well, you can probably do that on the Palmer, whereas the Go 6 is probably not going to be a great experience, even if it is possible. So the Go 6 then perhaps is a more pure reader, but if you're going to go for a pure reader, why not just go for a simple Kindle? So cheaper still, and the Go 6 is the same size screen as the simple Kindle.